months ago.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. Super GamesCast 64. This is the show where we talk about the video games.
That's right.
And all that we can video game. Except for today, when we got baby news.
Baby news.
Baby news.
Let's hear it, Trey.
We have the birth of the Star Wars Episode 8 title. It's called Star Wars Episode 8, The New Pope. The Young Pope. I ruined the joke.
Oh, no. All right.
Oh, no.
Shut it down.
All right, we'll start over.
No. Keep it.
Okay.
Keep this. Let's just so it'll be a reminder for future generations.
Yeah, that you don't screw up jokes.
Let's start from the top.
Okay. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. This is the show where we talk about video games, but only this time we're going to talk about the hit new show, The Young Pope.
2 hours of Young
Star
Pope
Wars.
talk.
This is the Young Pope podcast. Screw Blowout Network. Screw Dragon Brag. Them talking about whatever they're talking about now.
Yeah, all your rules.
I think they're doing Taboo, whatever that is. We're going to talk about New Pope or Young Pope.
God. All right. Start
again.
Rewrite.
Start over. We just screwed it up again. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Young Pope podcast. For all your Young Pope needs, we talk about the Young Pope, starring.
I don't think you've watched 1 second of Young Pope.
I've not
Trey.
watched 1 second of Young Pope, but it's on my to-do list.
Good show.
Right after Man in the High Castle.
No, watch Young Pope first. Man
in the White Castle.
Whoa.
That's the Harold and Kumar, spinoff.
Go to High Castle.
Mm-hmm. They go to High Castle. What if they went to Nazi Germany, Harold and Kumar?
That would be hilarious.
That would be hysterical. I would see it.
Would
see it. Probably not.
Would you?
Would you? So yeah, I mean, if you're listening for the first time, this is not the Young Pope podcast you've been looking for. This is actually a podcast about video games and Star Wars Episode 8 news. You know what the new title is?
The Final Jedi.
The Last Jedi. Now, let me fill you in on something, Austin.
Can we do an origami podcast?
No, we're doing Star Wars Episode 8
I'm making
talk.
you a little present.
We're doing
here.
Star Wars Episode 8 talk, Austin. This is very important. Okay?
Trey, just tell the people we don't have much video game stuff to talk
We
about
have so much video game stuff, but the Star Wars Episode 8 name is The Last Jedi.
That's
The Jedi's plural. So, is it like the last few Jedi, or is it the last one Jedi?
Whoa. Well, I mean,
Think about it.
because at the end of Force Awakens, she sees that the guy. So he's
Yeah,
the last,
the Joker
right
from the animated series.
He's the last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
That's top-notch analysis.
Yeah, he might be the last. She might be a Jedi.
Don't say that, Trey.
Spoilers.
Only men can be Jedis.
That's true.
Jedi.
Ooh, that is true. That's true. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get all SJW on y'all.
Well, you did.
Sorry. Black people can't be Jedi either. Sorry.
What about Bald Black Man?
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
He wasn't a real Jedi.
Or was he not a real black guy? Was he some sort of spaceman?
Yeah, he was an alien.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Number one Jedi in my book?
Who?
Kit Fisto.
You
You wouldn't even know.
No, I don't.
Only a select handful of listeners probably know Kit Fisto.
I like Dengar.
Who's that?
He's Mummy Man. And Bib Fortuna. I always like Bib Fortuna. I like the Bib Fortuna fan fiction. I'm a big proponent of Bib Fortuna fan fiction.
I'm a big proponent of Watto fan fiction.
Yes.
A little Watto Kit Fisto.
Annie! I was so good to your mother.
Ew.
He was very good to his mother. Very good. I think Matt Birmingham showed me a little video about how they can improve the Star Wars prequels. It's probably like the 50th video made. There's like a 2-hour analysis of the first Star Wars movie.
Oh, yeah, that guy is really good. The reviewer who does the
Yeah.
really long reviews.
And I'm sure it's good, but just, man, that's longer than the movie.
I know. It deserves it.
I guess it does.
It's a good review. You should watch it. I forgot what the guy's name is,
I don't know if I care that much.
but I sat through it. It's highly entertaining.
Okay.
And if you're into story writing, it's a very good story writing resource.
I'm all for that. Is it like, I don't want it to be too much just like, burying it.
No,
'Cause,
no,
I mean,
no. It's a lot of it. It's a lot of really good analysis.
Okay.
It's not just like, oh, Jar Jar.
Oh, look at that. Look at this kid. He gets
Yeah.
fucked up a few years after this.
No,
He grows a complex.
you're all good.
Because all you fucking nerds made him have a complex.
Yeah.
Good job.
Would
Good
Anakin
job.
have been on all over 4chan?
Man, that kid got messed up. I'm sorry for that kid. I want him on the podcast. That's our first guest.
Who?
The kid who played
Anakin?
Anakin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, he is like in jail.
No, he's not. Is he?
Yeah, he is. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure he
no.
got arrested.
Damn. Poor guy.
Yeah,
All because
whatever.
of the Star Wars. It wasn't even that bad. Dude, the thing is that George Lucas is not a good director for actors.
like he's
And he's not a good writer. He doesn't give them good dialogue. So it's not their fault. It's his fault.
I think George Lucas is a piece of shit.
Damn.
How about that hardcore analysis?
I think if you said that 15 years ago, 20 years ago, people would be really pissed. But I think if you say it now, it's all right.
Yeah, it's
Trump's America. You can say whatever you want.
That's right. Thanks, Obama.
Fake news.
Sad. It's just
Sad.
sad.
Just sad.
Let's just do 2 hours of Trump impressions.
Look, we're going to be the it's going to be so great.
It's gonna be the best wall.
It's
you've
Star
ever
Wars,
seen.
The Last Jedi. Everyone knows it's me. I am the Last Jedi.
It's me. It was me the whole time. I've
I-
always been the last Jedi, even when there were other Jedis.
I've always been the Jedi. I've been the Jedi. I am so good at the Force. I am bigly with the Force.
I make stuff zoom around the room like you wouldn't believe.
You wouldn't believe it. All right, we can exit that project. What have you been playing, Austin?
Well, my game playing's been kind of winding down in
Oh,
preparation
no.
for March. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to get burned out.
There's a lot of games coming up.
Just finishing up Pokemon Sun. I'm stuck on the Elite Four. My whole team is weak against Rock, and I cannot get past Olivia in the Elite Four. And
Sucks to suck,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
still playing Pokemon Go when I walk to lunch, and haven't been playing much Civ. I go in waves with that.
I feel like you've been playing all the games we've reviewed, and I've not. I feel like this last year, I feel like I've played a lot of games, but very little of them all, except for like a couple. But like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I mean, because there's a lot of games I played maybe a few hours of. What are you taking a picture of?
Just want to cherish this moment.
Why?
Well, I do this thing called 1 second every day, where you take 1 second of footage every day, to like remind yourself what you did that day, and you string it together into a whole video at the end of the year.
You see, I know someone, a person with a smaller brain, would make a fapping joke right there, but I'm not going to do that. 'Cause
I
I'm a
thought
mature
about
adult.
just
I'm a
taking
mature
a fat
adult.
video every day.
You should.
Look, I finished your gift, by the way. It's a box.
Oh, it's
for
a
your
it's a
thanks.
box. Thank you. I'm gonna. Did you ever make gifts for girls you liked when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I remember I made a girl like a pencil holder out of clay. I liked.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. She's totally into me.
Nice.
She was. She actually wanted to play doctor.
Whoa.
She was my like. I think you have like two first kisses. You have like the first kiss when it's like you're in elementary, like preschool or elementary school. You don't really know. Then you have like the first kiss of the girl that you like. And she was my first kiss.
Okay.
Like the first kiss.
Where do you think my first kiss was?
His name was John.
No, not who.
Oh,
Where?
Where?
I was in a movie. What movie do you think it was?
Star Wars.
No.
Anchorman.
Nope.
And John can be a girl's name. I wasn't
Yeah,
trying to make that
yeah.
homophobic, you know?
You jerk.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be homophobic. I'm not
Spider-Man
homophobic.
2.
Spider-Man 2. Were you upside down when you kissed her?
No, Trey, I wasn't. I was sitting in a movie theater seat.
That's
But,
unfortunate.
So Spider-Man 2 holds some
How old were you?
special memory. 7th grade, so I would have
Okay.
been like 13.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Were you in love?
You know what? I don't know. I was on so many just
ADD
hard
medicine.
street drugs
Mhm.
that. Oh boy, I don't remember any of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, was that like a movie you saw like 50 times with your friends?
No, that was a movie I went to solely for the reason that I could bring
Her,
my girlfriend.
yeah. I remember in middle school. This was like in 6th grade, and we'd all. It was with like a group of friends. I'll even. And we all went to see every weekend. We'd go see a movie, then we'd go eat at Rezu's, and this was like 6th grade, and it was Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
Okay, I saw that. I brought
Yeah.
a girl to that.
That was constantly saw Daredevil. I think I've seen that way too many times to be appropriate.
Is it even a good movie?
It wasn't great even at the time.
Yeah.
You know? It's okay. It's not as bad as people like to make it out to be, but it's definitely pre Marvel Dark Knight.
Got your
all
little
that.
boy toy Ben Affleck in it.
I like Ben Affleck. Don't ever discount Ben Affleck.
I'm not.
He was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Ben Affleck is good.
It's the bomb in Phantoms. Ben Affleck's a good dude.
Anyway, so that's what I've been playing.
Okay. You've been playing Makeout Simulator.
Exactly.
Cool. I'm kind of the same way with you, man. I've been kind of not playing much. I've actually been playing a little bit of Super Hot on my new PC.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot actually. I think it definitely is in like my top 10 of, from games last year. Just playing like a few hours of it. It's a really cool mechanic where you kind of have to choreograph all your movements, and it's a really neat game. I like the style. It's more in depth than I thought it would be as far as like the story, because you're kind of almost like you're kind of talking to someone, and it's almost like you're kind of hacking into some program, and
Okay.
it's really interesting.
I get into that.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's really fun to see the video at the end of like you just mowing through people, and I guess it's not really mowing through people, but you're like a badass like sharpshooter. It's a fun game. It's really fun. I enjoyed it.
How much is that on old Steam?
I think I got it actually discounted.
Really?
I think it was like maybe like $9 when I bought it.
Oh.
Dude, Steam's fucking awesome. I love Steam so much now.
You didn't before?
Well, I never really used it before, but now it's like, oh wow, I get emails like every week about a game that's on my wish list that's been discounted.
Yeah, Steam's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to find a game that I can just like use the put it on the highest settings and play. Like I think I might buy The Witcher and do that with that.
Okay, there you go.
I thought about buying Skyrim, but I just bought that on PS4, and I really have no urge to go back. I burnt out on that. So, I don't think I'm going to buy Skyrim, but I'm thinking The Witcher or Grand Theft Auto 5.
Crisis 3.
Crisis 3. I don't know about that.
That's like the most
like
graphically intensive
really
shit ever.
I might have to check that out.
Yeah.
And then like PS3 games, I think I'm going to start buying on Steam. So I can kind of slowly retire my PS3.
Oh no.
Just to do it. I think the last game I really got to play on there is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and then I'm done.
Okay.
I can not pack up the PS3, but kind of put it to the wayside. Which is weird also because I thought I was going to do that with the GameCube and the N64, but I tried the emulators out. I don't know, man. I kind of want to just go back and stream them through my my streaming device.
Okay.
Because because I'm using the emulators. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know if I'm not.
I know the feeling. It feels wrong.
Yeah,
Like almost like have you ever seen Pet Cemetery?
I've definitely heard of it.
You know of it.
Yeah,
It's
I know
Stephen
the story.
King, where they bury the pets and they come back, but not the same. It kind of feels like that. It's like it's just a hollow, empty shell of what it used to be.
Well, it doesn't feel right. The controls don't feel right.
Yeah.
And
works.
you never know if things are glitching out or not.
Right.
Sometimes they are. Like I played Mario Kart on it, and one of the Wario circuit there wasn't any TVs, so it was like there's certain things that don't really.
Oh, I know what it's like. It's like when Khaleesi brings back Khal Drogo at the end of the first season.
Sure.
And he's just a lifeless man hunk.
Husk.
Yes.
Husk. I think that's one of my worst favorite words, husk.
You don't like husk?
I don't like husk. I don't like the imagery it gives me. I always think of the movie Alien.
Ugh.
Just a husk.
I don't mind husk.
I just think of plants. Plants creep me out.
I don't like pimple.
Pimple.
Let's see. I have a list of my favorite words written down.
Well, why don't we get that?
Yeah.
We do have a lot of news to go through.
Here we go.
I want to get some news.
Paraphernalia.
Oh, that's a good one.
Irradiated.
Mm-hmm.
Meridian.
I like that one.
Iridescent.
Ooh.
Halcyon. Hyacinth. Spigot.
That's no way that's a word.
Hyacinth?
Yeah. No way that's
it's
a word.
It's a flower.
No way it's a word.
There's no way. It's not a word anymore.
Well, I was doing
yeah, so was I.
Not Trump. I wasn't doing Trump. I was doing Craig
Oh.
Rosengarten.
Yeah.
But we could do Trump too.
Shellacking.
I like shellacking.
Balmy. That's my favorite word.
Balmy?
Yeah. Orchard. Centripetal.
I like saying orchid.
Orchid? I like orchid. I might add that.
Mm-hmm.
Centripetal and shelling.
Shelling.
A lot of R's and L's in there.
Yeah.
Make for pretty words.
Man, I need to come up with my favorite words. I don't know if I have. Well, there's one word I like, but I don't really. I always like to use juxtaposition.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I use that a lot in my writing. Juxtaposition or juxtapose.
Sounds like a comic book villain.
Yeah, juxtaposition. I do one thing but say the other. Yeah.
President Trump, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
God, that's topical.
Not a puppet. No puppet.
Oh, man.
No puppet.
We've already peaked on the show.
Fake news. Okay.
You say fuck news?
Fake news.
Fuck news.
I said fake news.
Today in fuck news.
You don't even know. You don't even know it.
Ivanka.
Okay.
Ivanka, come over here.
Ivanka.
You should come over here on your
Come
knees.
here, Ivanka.
On your hands and knees.
Okay. Do what Monica Lewinsky did.
Should we just do this the whole show?
No. We got some fake news.
Okay.
Apocalypse Now video game comes to Kickstarter by Francis Ford Coppola.
Seriously, or is that actual fake?
It's a real news.
That's
real
okay.
news.
I'm down for that. Sounds pretty dope.
But the thing is, they've already made that into a game twice.
What? Was it actually just Apocalypse Now?
Metal Gear Solid 3 is similar.
Oh, okay.
But,
but
let
me guess. Uncharted 4 was also the other one.
Spec Ops: The Line is very much Apocalypse Now.
Now, Apocalypse Now was Heart of Darkness. Now,
yes.
if they made a Heart of Darkness game, that would be
well. It's sort of Heart of Darkness, Apocalypse Now, but
I think that and Lord of the Flies would make dope games.
I agree with you, and the Most Dangerous Game as well.
Yes, that probably maybe that'd be the top.
No, and I think the story of Heart of Darkness is so cool that I don't mind multiple adaptions.
Yeah,
because that's kind of what Apocalypse Now is, an adaptation of a book. Yeah. No, it's a really cool story in general. That's cool if they could make it a game. I think in this article it says they want to do a kind of an immersive psychedelic horror RPG following the exploits of Captain Benjamin Willard after he's tasked to assassinate the rogue Colonel Kurtz, who's gone AWOL. The horror.
Sounds cool.
The horror.
Are you surprised Most Dangerous Game hasn't been made into a movie yet?
It has. Apocalypse Now.
No, Most Dangerous Game, not Heart of Darkness.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it has. Well, they've done kind of with Apocalypse Now. They've done versions of it.
Right.
I don't think they've done a straight.
There's an American Dad episode.
I'm sure there is.
I'm
sure there's a lot of references to it.
Well, cool. I will be excited for the Kickstarter to fold.
Yeah, me
next
too.
year,
I'm excited
so-
for that to fail.
Yeah,
Because Francis Ford Coppola hasn't done anything relevant in 30 years.
yeah.
So,
And nothing on Kickstarter ever comes to fruition.
well, except for ukulele and
Oh,
ukulele.
I didn't know
is
I could
coming
go home and play ukulele right now.
You're about to in April, bro.
Well, we'll see.
Shovel Knight's a Kickstarter.
We'll see if we even make it there.
Hey,
It's the worst month.
hey. Shovel Knight was Kickstarter.
Okay.
You can play that
Yeah,
right now
I knew that.
on all your devices.
All of them?
All of them.
What about my Nintendo 2DS?
You might be able to, actually.
Okay.
I think you are able to.
It's coming to the Switch, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
of course it is.
They announced that the other
Like
day.
you wouldn't believe.
It's going to be so much Shovel
Like you
Knight.
wouldn't believe.
So much.
So much Shovel Knight. The new Project Scorpio specs leaked.
Now, are you talking
Um,
about Project Octopath Traveler?
No, Scorpio. That's the Xbox One's,
That's right. That's right.
new system upgrade thing.
Right. So
It'll
is
be
that like
4.5 times as powerful as Xbox One's
damn.
GPU.
So in the same way that PlayStation Pro was to PlayStation 4, where it was like an incremental upgrade, and
I
not
think
a full
this is going to
generation.
be a big upgrade.
So this is a full generational upgrade. Then this is a new
They're
console.
saying it's not, but I think it will be.
Okay.
I think that'd be smart if they did it that way.
Is this going to be the Wii U of Xbox?
Man, it might be.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I just have no reason to play my Xbox except for Halo and Sunset Overdrive. 2 reasons.
Well, all those games that you'd play on PlayStation, why don't you try them on Xbox?
Yeah, but PlayStation has a lot of exclusives that I care about.
I think Xbox One has the best controller ever designed. It's
Sure,
it works so well.
but I don't think they have good exclusives.
Who cares about exclusives? You
But
PlayStation
but
people.
exclusive. No, here's the thing. Exclusives are the only reason to buy a console.
Do you mean like flagship franchises?
I mean like franchises where you can say, okay, I'm not going to buy a gaming PC, or I'm going to play this console because of these exclusives.
So when you say exclusive, do you mean third parties that choose to only go
No,
with
I
one
mean
console?
first party franchises. I
Okay.
mean God of War, Halo.
Okay. Mario.
Nintendo is a first party
Right.
pretty much. You buy Nintendo for Nintendo games.
Yeah.
You should buy PlayStation for PlayStation games. I buy PlayStation for PlayStation games,
Well, what are
even though I play other games on
what
it.
are Sony's flagship franchises? You got what? Little Big
Uncharted,
Planet
Last of Us.
and is Uncharted.
Last of Us. Oh, Uncharted's done, but Last of Us 2's coming.
But those are just exclusives.
Yeah, but they're franchises. They're their big franchises. Last of Us. You got God of War, which is huge.
I'm talking like Halo level, like company defining.
Metal Gear used to be a big, exclusive for them. Forza is a big exclusive for them. That's a racing game though. You have.
Is Forza PlayStation exclusive?
I'm thinking Forza are the other one. I know there's
Gran
one.
Turismo?
Yeah, I think it's Gran Turismo. I'm not sure. No one cares.
That's true.
Sucker Punch. That's their big first party studio. That's infamous. That's pretty big for them. I'm trying to think what else. What else is coming out? My head's kind of racking right now. You got that Detroit game coming out, but that's not really a big franchise for them. You have Ratchet and Clank. That was a big game. You have, your Crash Bandicoots, but they're doing a remaster of Crash.
Jack and Daxter.
Well, not anymore. But Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is practically a franchise.
Right.
They make, Uncharted and The Last of Us, and they make these really big games. Then, Sucker Punch is making big games. You got Spider-Man now as an exclusive. But
Ooh, don't get me started on Spider-Man.
So, I think, and Final Fantasy is synonymous with PlayStation. I think you have, and I think it's two. It's the PlayStation is now old enough where they have these legacy franchises and games that you associate with.
How many of those are
PlayStation.
in-house? Like Halo is Microsoft.
But it's
Studios.
on PC as well.
Well, but they also make PCs.
But I'm saying that you can't play Last of Us on PC. You can't play God of War on PC. You can play Halo on PC.
Well, yeah, but that's because the company that makes Halo also makes.
But I'm saying that
PCs.
what's the point of the Xbox?
But you can't play the new Halos on the PC.
You can't?
No.
Okay.
You could only play Halo 1 on PC.
Well, if they're going to start doing that with Halo 1. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm just saying.
It's just whichever system you prefer for all the games, all the crossover games.
But the Xbox has been doing the thing where it's you could buy a game on both console and PC. And I mean, even now, Gears of War, you could buy that on PC, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
So I mean, what franchises do they have just for PlayStation or just for their console?
I guess if you are already a PlayStation owner or already an Xbox owner, you have no reason to get the other one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think and I'm not saying this as a guy who likes Sony.
Right.
Because I mean, I have an Xbox. I like Xbox. I think they do, like, a lot of their business practices are a lot better than Sony's.
The only reason you would buy an Xbox is if you didn't have PlayStation or Xbox.
The only reason I would buy an Xbox is that there are a lot of games coming to Xbox that I can't play on anything else but Xbox. That's what I'm saying. Is that I think PlayStation, there are a lot of games that you can only play on PlayStation. With Xbox, Halo, and maybe a couple others. So there's really no reason to buy one. Unless, you want one. I don't know. Unless you want to. Unless that's what all your friends are playing. I'm not saying it's going to fail. I don't see how they're going to. I think they should worry about their first party and exclusives more than a new console right now. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because they just lost Scalebound. Like that, they canceled it.
Why?
Straight up canceled it.
Why?
It wasn't performing well and delays, and they just canceled it.
Can we launch a Super GamesCast 64 investigation?
We could do an investigation.
Okay.
On Scalebound.
You get on that.
Okay. We can do that. If you really want to do it, it's fine. There's plenty of stuff out
the
there.
Headquarters.
There's plenty of stuff out there.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Scalebound investigation.
Good.
We're going to do that. I think what I'm saying is, I don't know. I mean, I think there needs to be 2 or 3 consoles out there because otherwise you get a monopoly. That's never good.
Yeah.
I think competition is always healthy.
Right.
So
capitalist pig.
I would like all these systems to do well. By just I think Microsoft's kind of trying to make the Xbox a PC you can have at home.
Yeah.
Whereas Sony is making the PlayStation where you play games on a console.
Maybe Project Scorpio is just a PC.
It might be. It's looking like it.
We're going to bring all the companies back home. So they're going to make Sony's going to move here.
We're going to move Sony here.
They're going to make all the PlayStation. Nintendo, Mario's going to move here.
Mario's now a billionaire. Okay.
I'm talking to Japan.
He's a billionaire. We're not talking to the Japanese anymore.
They're going to build a bridge all the way here. And they're going to drop off all the Mario games.
Link is going to build a wall. Okay. Around Hyrule. We're going to keep all the Gorons out.
Okay. These are hot topical
topics. All the Gorons out.
This is relevant shit.
This is relevant. All right, Playdead, the makers of Inside, teased a new image of a new game they're working on. And it's a little spaceman on a planet. You want to see here with the parachute?
Yeah, let me see.
It looks like Inside, but outside.
All their games seem to involve some sort of little man.
Mm-hmm. They like little men.
Yep.
In dark places.
Yep.
They like the dark. They're called Playdead. They're like the Tim Burton of video games.
Ooh.
Edgy.
He got a divorce this year.
Ooh.
She's so hot.
R.I.P.
I know. I love Hello Bonham Carter. Oh, God. Trey's dying over there.
I think it's this podcast, man. I think it's the podcast that's making me like this.
Don't mute the mic when that happens. Just let everyone hear it.
Let everyone hear the Fleming.
It's natural.
So anyway, Playdead making a new game. Big excited for that. They're a good company.
Me too. That'd be cool.
I'm excited. I'm gonna do this one last. December NPD sales show. Okay, hardware December 26 down 20%. from December 2015. Hardware sales, I guess that's probably how it's, I don't know. I don't know what that means. But anyway, software. The top 10 best-selling games for the month of December: Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Final Fantasy 15, Battlefield 1, Madden 17, NBA 2K17, Watch Dogs 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Pokemon Sun, FIFA 17, and Pokemon Moon. So, Pokemon doing good.
Yeah.
These are just digital sales. So.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Is that right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are physical sales. So, no digital sales counted. So, Pokemon Sun and Moon doing really well. Grand Theft Auto still banging away.
I'll take out Pokemon from this list, and this just sounds like a big old tough guy
Dude, Watch
list.
Dogs 2.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that's doing well because it's a good game. It really is a good game.
Well, this whole list just sounds like tough guy games. It's all shooting and sports.
Well, Final Fantasy 15 number 2. I mean.
Yeah, but have you seen those hunks?
They are hunks.
Yeah.
Boy band.
Oh, yeah.
They are hunky. So yeah, that's good. Some video game news, we're gonna
good.
Yeah, this video game stuff. Games.
Good for video games.
Good for video games. Nintendo says another Zelda game could eventually come to Nintendo Switch. So hopefully that does happen.
Ooh, Triforce Heroes too.
No one wants that. No one wants that.
Federation Force Switch.
Die. Nintendo Switch won't support Netflix at launch because, you need another place to watch Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if, that's your console and stuff, but literally every fucking thing has Netflix on it.
Yeah, I mean, I can watch on my phone. I mean, I remember I think it was when Arrested Development was, the new season came out. I remember I literally watched it on my media room big TV. And then I go into my room. Okay, I'm going to watch my PlayStation.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm going to watch my computer now. Okay, I'm going to go lay in my bed and watch it on my phone. So I watch it in 4 different locations. So there's, it's not the biggest news.
Yeah. If you're
it would be nice to watch it on the road, but yeah.
There's no way you don't already have something that already plays Netflix if you're getting a Switch.
But maybe that kind of says something about the infrastructure of its network.
Yeah, that's true.
It might be bad.
Now they said they're hoping to bring it to. I mean, because it ran on the Wii.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Okay. Nintendo explains differences between the Switch and the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild. Okay, both launch on the same day, March 3rd. Both have a frame rate of 30 frames per second. Both versions of the game offer the same content. On a TV, Nintendo Switch version of the game renders at 900p, while the Wii U version renders at 720p. The Nintendo Switch version has higher quality environmental sounds, and as a result, sounds of steps of water and grass, etc., are more realistic. Physical copies of Wii U version will require 3 gigabytes of available memory. Some icons, such as on-screen buttons, differ from the 2 versions. And the special edition and master edition of the Wii U versions are not available. Also, I hear that they will have voice acting in all the scenes.
Yeah, did you watch the new trailer?
Yeah, I did.
It has a ton of voice acting.
The English one isn't that great, but whatever.
Everyone says that about dubs from Japanese, and you know what? I really enjoy the English dubs.
Yeah.
Everyone can suck it.
When people are bitching about it, I just played Super Mario Sunshine a little bit today, testing out the streaming, and I forgot that it had voice acting.
Yeah.
In it. Totally forgot.
Mario!
I am Flood. I am a Rubit. Last piece of this isn't really news, but it's kind of a discussion point. So someone on Twitter wrote to Neil Druckmann, who is the creative director for Naughty Dog and writer of The Last of Us and Uncharted 4.
Crash Bandicoot.
And Crash Bandicoot. And, I mean, someone said to him, please, in The Last of Us 2, keep your personal politics out of the game, please.
Oh, shit, dude.
And Neil Druckmann writes, No can do. Writers work off their views of the world. For example, the end of The Last of Us is very much inspired by my own personal politics. So I think that's I think someone who writes, please keep your personal politics out of your writing, doesn't really understand what writing is or what art is or what making a story is. No matter what you do, no matter if it's XXX, you're going to put your perspective of the world in there some way.
Hey, XXX is the most important film
of our generation. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, that writing is a reflection of the world around you and how you see the world around you, really. And I mean, yeah, I guess it would be nice not to have stuff shoved down your throat every time. We can't have every game be bland and uninspired like Uncharted 4 and stuff. And this guy just needs to cool it a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good kind of discussion because I know you're someone who is an artist.
Yeah,
I would say.
I consider myself an artist.
An artist. So yeah, I just think I think people like to, and I understand like people don't want to be preached at, but when you say, it's just a stupid thing to say to someone on Twitter in general. Like, really,
that's what
man?
Twitter's for. That's why it exists.
But just like, yeah, it's personal politics. That's not just about like who you voted for. But politics is everything. How you see the world.
Yeah, it's like
in general.
Saying, hey, can we not have any meaning?
Yeah.
In any of this?
Yeah.
It would be nice if this would just be complete plot.
Like, politics isn't about, okay, I voted for Hillary or I voted for Trump. It's about, okay, how do you see the world? How do you see people? Right. How do you see relationships? What is important to you? What do you hold important? What do is family important to you? Is friendship important to you?
No, keep all that shit out of there.
Yeah,
I just want to shoot people.
Just want to shoot. Don't want to think. So I thought that's an interesting little thing. And so when you want to keep personal politics, know what that means. It doesn't mean,
like even Mario 64 has really, really moving socioeconomic undertones.
Go to hell. Just go to hell. If you're gonna take
it
really.
Seriously.
Just go to hell.
The monarchy.
Just go to hell.
And their walls.
You break all the walls, but I'm not gonna have you break the walls again. We're not gonna have Mario coming in breaking walls. We're gonna build the biggest wall that Mario can't break.
Keep all those little toad men out of there.
All the toads out of here. All the Goombas. Okay. We're gonna get all the toads out. Okay.
Let's get all these Italians out of here.
All the Italian plumbers. They're gone.
Keep a nice Aryan princess in her castle.
She's gonna be in the castle Melania. Okay. Ivanka Peach. Ivanka Peach.
God, this is hard-hitting topical.
This is great. This is a good show. We've lost a lot of viewers. So, yeah, keep your personal politics out of my video games.
Well, keep your personal politics out of podcasts.
And it's like that, the whole game is, I mean, it's post-apocalyptic. There's a lot of stuff about that game that's, very political, but it's not done in a force-fed way at all. It's very,
No, just give me a straightforward game where I just want to run around and shoot Cubans. That's all I want, Trey.
Everything is political, though. Everything good is political in some way. You may not see it, but in some way it's political. Some way it has some sort of view of the world in there. Yeah. Everything.
I agree.
Except for, even Fast and the Furious. It's about family.
Yeah, I don't got friends. I got family.
I got family.
You excited for F8?
You fucking know it.
Cool. You want to go see it with us?
Dude, let's go. I'm dead serious, yes. I want to go see with you guys.
You want to go see Triple X this weekend?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
It's like pre-Fast 8.
It is. It's like in the same universe, a little bit.
Right.
We got Twitter questions, but let me take a break for a second.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Huge. We had a huge break. We did a lot of things.
We had the longest break there ever was.
Okay.
We never came back on air.
The most luxurious break. A lot of people.
If you guys were looking for flaming hot political satire, you've come to the right place.
This is the most flaming hot political satire of any video game show ever.
So let's do some Twitter questions.
Okay. Hey. Twitter questions. At Darian MCB says, do you like jazz?
Me? I love
Mhm.
jazz. I grew up in a jazzy household. My family's from Louisiana. I was born in Baton Rouge. My dad was born in New Orleans. My mom's also from down there. So jazz has always been a big part of my
What a
scene.
bunch of swamp trash.
Tell me about it. And in high school or in middle school, I was in band and I was in the jazz band as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Dave Brubeck before he passed
Mm-hmm.
on to the next plane. So yeah, I like jazz. Damien.
Dorian.
Sorry, Dorian.
Mm-hmm. That's
You like
good.
jazz,
I'm glad
Trey?
you like jazz. I like jazz. I do.
Okay.
I don't think I could tell you anything about jazz.
Not one thing. You couldn't tell me a single thing about jazz. Like that it uses instruments
No.
or it's music.
Can't tell you.
Okay. It's called jazz.
I like the blues.
Okay.
I'll sing you the blues.
Yeah, sing me a little blues.
I can't do it.
Okay,
Sorry.
now you're just making a mockery of
Chris the Fields asks, hey, Trey and Austin, what inspired you to start Super GamesCast 64?
I don't know, money. Just
Money.
like everything else.
Money. Yeah,
the
that's
whole
about
point
it.
of this is to make money.
Yeah.
Because I'm a conservative. We're getting political now.
You're getting really political there.
I know.
Yeah, money. Pretty much. That's why we started this podcast, Chris.
No, it's just because.
Why don't you stop asking fucking questions, you stupid potato?
God. This Twitter segment's going awful.
It's going awful. Chris has ruined the Twitter segment.
Let's answer his question. Let's answer
Fine,
his
answer his
stupid question. We like video games. We want to share that with the world. Interact with Damien, whatever the last guy was.
Wanted to share our really good views with the world. What influenced the podcast is that I wanted to do a podcast because I had tried 3 other times. They all failed. I just like to hear the sound of my voice sometimes.
It's nice.
I like to hear myself talk about things that no one else cares about. But I'm telling it to you.
Doing a podcast is
viewer.
really egotistical. It's just kind of an ego jerk
It
off.
kind of is.
It's like, oh, I think people want to hear my opinion so much. I'm gonna go out of my way to just talk to nobody, and they'll hear
it kind of is, and you hope that someone hears it.
Yeah, and we have 3 listeners. It looks like.
So we're kind of doing all right.
Keep them coming.
Kind of doing all right. Shout out to Connor, who I met at Guys Not Out, who said he listens. He said he listens to my podcast. So I don't know what that means because it could be because he said he likes the video game and he likes my video game videos. So I assumed it's this podcast.
Oh, are you on some other podcasts?
Well,
today?
I do the Bad Radio Weekly Wrap Up.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if you're talking about that, but that's not really my podcast. I just host it. You know,
right?
It's not really mine. He may just listen to the blowout ones too. I don't know. I don't know if he knows about this. So I didn't ask. I just said, "Get away from me, peasant."
Yeah,
and shoot him away.
He doesn't have a podcast.
Signed his autograph. Just shoot him away. Because I don't talk to serfs.
Can we talk for a second about how sturdy the Nintendo 3DS is?
Sure.
I've dropped this thing many times and just fell out of my pocket just now with a sickening smack, and it's completely fine.
That's good. That's Nintendo quality for you.
Yep.
Seal of approval.
Nintendium.
The hottest metal.
Yeah.
That's what Avatar 2 is about. Nintendium. They have to go get the Nintendium from the Native American cat people.
Oh, the movie. I thought you meant the show.
No, the movie. The hot hit movie that no one's talked about since it came out.
The highest grossing movie in history,
that
and
no
one's talked about it
cares.
since 2009.
No one cares.
Well, because it was a piece of shit.
It's so bad.
It is really bad.
It's really bad.
But it looked cool. And there was some blue
my God,
titties
it's
you almost got to
3Ds
see.
and blue tits. And he's dude, there is a ticket employee that no longer works here. Not very significant.
A ticket employee.
Yes.
Who
no longer works here. Not Grego.
Okay.
That
Matt McLaren.
That told me. I won't say his name, but he told me that
Matt McLaren.
that no, it wasn't Matt McLaren. That Avatar is about being transgendered.
Okay, I could see where he's coming from. He's wrong.
Yeah.
He's objectively wrong.
He's like, well, they want to be cat people. He wants to transition into a cat person.
He doesn't really understand.
It's about being trans.
Never. Next.
That's what he
question.
said. Next Twitter question. Danny Hernandez asks, if tomorrow's Marvel Square Enix announcement is about Kingdom Hearts 3, will you miss playing the original Disney characters? I see, yeah, I heard there's announcements for both. I didn't make the connection that it could be Kingdom Hearts related.
Are they not going to have the Disney characters in? No.
I'm sure they will. I know they'll have the Marvel. They'll have I think Star Wars is rumored to be in there as well.
Okay, that'd be cool.
I mean, I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts guy. I remember thinking it was cool back in the day, but I never really played it.
I didn't think it was that cool because fucking Donald Duck is a character.
Yeech.
And Goofy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like Final Fantasy. No, okay, you know what? Nothing about it is cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's kind of lame.
I only play Uncharted 4. So, I'm sorry. I'm taking a lot of shots tonight.
No, you're fine. You're good. I'm enjoying it.
I don't mean to throw
I'm enjoying the show. Enjoying the show right now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll still have original Disney stuff.
Yeah.
But, you got to strike while the iron's hot with this Disney property, and Disney is as hot as it's ever been with Marvel and Star Wars. So,
but those aren't like Disney. I mean, they're owned by Disney, but those aren't like Disney IP.
Star Wars kind of is now. They branded it, so it is.
I guess.
They've really got. Like, I'll say Marvel isn't because I didn't know figured that out till recently, within like the last year. But Star Wars, they've honed it in that it's Disney. That's pretty apparent.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big news story. Final question. Danny's Fart Machine asks, would you play a game that was built strictly around pranking people with a fart machine?
Like a video game?
Yeah, would you play a game that was built strictly around pranking people with a fart machine?
That sounds fun in real life. I don't see how you'd make a game out of it, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
I could see a weird, like, Japanese Katamari Damacy kind of thing,
yeah.
Really insensitive. You just fart like, oh.
Hiya.
Oh. Bum, bum. Then just fart noises, though, for the music.
Okay.
Just like.
All right, I can see it. Danny, to answer your question, yes.
I would play it.
Yeah, I'd play it.
You make the game, Danny. I'll play it.
Oh,
Katamari Damacy. No, Katamari. Very. Please understand. Hi. Oh, sick. Are those real words you're saying?
I did that to someone in high school. I used to do fake Japanese a lot, and he said like half of those were actually words.
Wow. Yeah. Good job.
I used to do. Did you ever watch Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
Not American Ninja Warrior, but yeah, we used to.
The other one.
We used to do good impressions of that.
I like Japanese penis, very small. American penis, very big.
So big. It's
so big.
So big.
Very big.
It's going to be huge.
And the Nintendo Entertainment System is
a Nintendo Wii U.
Wii. It's very insensitive. It's very insensitive.
I don't know why you started doing that.
I don't know why either. I guess, we do whatever we want now.
Hi. Is that all the Twitter questions we got?
That's all the Twitter questions we got.
That's insane how many we got.
Yeah, I guess if you want a glass half empty, full guy.
We got a good 10 minutes of content out of that. And
we got some content out of that.
Content is
king.
It's the motto of this fucking cast. Oh, Trey's dying over there.
That's what they told me at YouTube school. Content is king. I just put a camera to me and the money flows.
As long as you have content, Trey.
You're king. As long as you have content every single day and you're monetizing, you talk in a really weird voice and you're really pretty,
Yeah.
You get a lot of money.
Then you can do party drugs with PewDiePie.
Mm-hmm. You can do all the drugs.
That's right.
With all the YouTubers.
That's right.
And be famous. And have
Yeah.
Justin Bieber hair.
That's what I'm saying.
And bang chicks who do makeup videos.
Is banging chicks overrated?
Yeah, it's kind of overrated.
Okay.
No one wants to do that anymore.
Yeah.
21st century, bro.
I know. We got better stuff.
It's all about real dolls and VR, according to Jake.
You can create your own fantasy.
You could. With
Right.
VR.
How many real dolls do
It's
you
the
have?
way of the future.
How many real dolls do you actually have?
The way of the future. 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 What movie is that?
Back to the Future.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Let's just go with that. I have no real dolls. And I have tried out a little bit of the VR because I have the helmet.
You still have it?
Yes.
Sub TC's.
I do, but I don't know if I can really be public about that, but I have the helmet.
Okay. Well, we can cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut out this part. We can say whatever we want.
I have the helmet. And it's all right. It's okay. You
Okay.
see, I don't have the can't really do many VR games because I don't have the
Motion control thing.
they're $200. I'm not going to buy that.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm not made of money.
Fuck me sideways.
Okay? I'm not made of money.
So is the Oculus officially now like public release? I know in
Yeah, it's
May
public.
they were going to release it and then
It's all public now.
Okay.
It's all perfectly legal. It's public. You can buy it if you want. It, I don't know. It's fine. It's not like the best, it's still sort of in its infancy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush out and get one.
I bet in 5 years we'll be doing a podcast like what happened? Do you remember VR? What happened to that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there might be something, but I think the thing is going to not be video games. It's going to be other, other uses besides video games, sports and whatnot. I don't think video games is going to be the biggest thing for it.
They could set up a live stream 360 camera at a Knicks game, and you could
or a Nuggets game.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool too. And you could like sit courtside at a Knicks or a Nuggets game, and you could.
What about if the Knicks face the Nuggets?
Oh, I don't know what they're gonna do. They can't put two cameras in there.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. It was a good thought, but
it was a good thought.
Never mind.
Can you say Knicks and Nuggets really quickly together?
Knicks and Nuggets.
Okay, good. We got it. Okay. So that was a fun segment.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that VR. Hey, before we go, talk about your platform, your campaign.
Oh,
how's the campaign trail?
I don't have a platform yet, but
explain to the audience of 5 what you're doing.
Did you read my article?
Yeah.
In the Lake Highlands Advocate?
I did, and I liked how it was like you guys just didn't answer the questions.
Well, we didn't know anyone was calling, and Adam thought it was a scam, so he hung up. Then she immediately called me, and she hit me with all these hard-hitting questions like, what is your platform?
Oh, my God.
And I didn't have anything ready, and so I had just to make up stuff on the spot.
Yeah.
So if you live in District 14, I'm coming for you. I'm getting your signature. I need 25 to get on the ballot.
Damn. I'll vote for If you're in District 14, vote for Austin.
Yeah, and District 14 extends. It's the
Explain what you're doing.
Well, hold on. It's the east of 75 from Walnut Hill down to downtown, basically. That's District
Is
14.
the Village Apartments in there at all?
Yes, it is.
Talk to Mino. He lives
So is
there.
Greenville. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. He can sign my campaign.
Mm-hmm. TC might be there. I don't know. Is he?
TC's
no, all over that stuff.
He's outside of 14. I think he's a dirty 13.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how much he's into local politics. I think that's really impressive because you don't see a lot of people like that.
I know. I think it's cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hopefully, I can be his new constituent.
Yeah. You two should run together.
You can be a running mate.
Yeah. You guys are gonna be like president one day.
Guttery Fleming.
President? Yeah, it sounds gross.
It does.
It sounds like a disease. It sounds like a strain of flu. Guttery Fleming.
I got the GF.
I got the gut phlegm.
Oh God.
God, that's the worst. I take that back. Don't run.
I'm gonna drop out.
You need to have a better running mate with a better name. Because Guttery Fleming, that just sounds gross.
If you have any campaign questions or policy questions, just email me at Guttery4Prez, that's number 4, at hotmail.com.
Are you going to make District 16 great again?
District 14.
14.
And no, that's just a cheap satire. And we don't do cheap topical satires on this podcast.
Ooh, I'm sorry. What is your platform going to be once you win the election?
I don't know. Well, I'll play it by ear. I'm running on a. How about more? How about more beaches in Dallas? We need a beach.
Okay.
Less Cubans.
You know, Corby has talked about like beaches in a city,
Really?
like making a fake beach in a city.
That would be cool.
With fake water.
That would be fake. Well, what about real water?
No, fake news.
Okay. More fake news.
Okay.
Earlier bedtimes, maybe.
Yeah, I hear you.
Ooh, how about a middle of the day curfew? Would that be cool?
Yeah, like at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, like 1 to 2, maybe.
Or maybe like 12:50 when everyone's kind of like going back to work from lunch. Curfew.
Yeah, a little nap time.
Nap time, like the French.
What about Olympics every year? We'll have the Dallas Olympics. I'm going to see the Dallas Olympics.
Okay.
We can do stuff like cattle crossing.
What's your opinion on the new stadium?
I know I'm going to piss off a lot of voters here, but I fucking hate it. And I want stadium in Dallas.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
the lease
Arlington.
will be up when I'm 63, so then, maybe one day.
One day.
Yeah.
We can all dream.
Yeah.
One day.
I'm going to talk to Pudge, see what he can do about this.
Yeah, talk to Pudge.
He probably lives in
You know, I'm sure we'll probably all be in like living in a Mad Max kind of world at that age.
because of President Trump, because it's topical.
It's very topical. Well, that is another Oscar award-winning episode of Super GamesCast 64.
What are the podcast awards?
They're coming up. I think we might win.
Well, what are they called? Because I know there's the Webbies.
The Casties.
Okay. Potties.
Are there podcast awards?
Podcasties. There's got to be some.
There has to be. I'm sure like Mark Maron wins every year.
I'm Roman Mars.
Are you?
You ever listen to 99% Invisible?
I don't listen to anything.
Oh,
That's
good
intelligence.
podcast. I'm going to do a little plug here. Go listen to 99% Invisible.
Is that good? What's
Yeah.
it about?
It's about design of everyday objects and stuff.
Sounds weird.
It's like, I don't know. There's like a...
I don't listen to intelligent things. Give me Star Wars and Marvel movies. And fuck everything else.
I'm an average American consumer.
I'm a nerd, and I'm into only nerdy culture things. So my movie of the year was Batman vs. Superman.
My roommate stayed up till 3 a.m. the other day watching that.
Oh, no.
It was...
Suicide Squad's my favorite movie of the year. You know what the best line in that movie was?
What
are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad.
Is that actually a line in the
That
movie?
is a line from the movie. If you want to really get under Matt Birmingham's skin, just say that all the time.
Who's Matt Birmingham?
He's a board up here at the ticket.
Oh, the new guy.
No, he's not new.
The blonde guy.
No, not him. Not that blonde boy.
Oh.
That blonde boy. It just sounds so weird saying it. I like saying it because it sounds weird.
I don't know this Matt Birmingham.
You've met him. You two would get along, actually. You guys are very similar. You would get along.
Now I never want to meet him.
Okay. Don't ever meet him. He's a good dude, though. But he's into DC Batman shit. Nerd culture, bro. That's what it's all about.
I'm into BBC.
Fuck off.
What?
Fuck off with your Doctor Who and Sherlock.
No. BBC. You'll figure it out.
I don't care anymore.
Illicit content.
I want to kill myself.
Go talk to Mike Soroy.
Okay. Mike?
Every day he talks about,
No.
anytime Mike faces any adversity at the office, he spins around in his chair and just starts looking up the DART train schedule.
Oh, no.
And starts rubbing his neck.
Oh, no, Mike.
He hasn't done it. I know he's bluffing, but
Okay.
it's a pretty good bit.
Okay.
We also have a noose in the office.
Yeah, I've seen that news. You're right by it a lot. It's a little disturbing.
Hoping there's no accidents one day where I just slip backwards.
Yeah. I need a podcast partner. No one else is
I'll
going to
do one
this.
last podcast as I'm
slowly dying.
Yeah.
I kind of like, because you kind of did it the wrong way, and I kind of just put a mic next to you. We got to do this podcast. Dude, we got to do like 50 more of these. Come on. We got next one. Backlog. Okay, I think we're about finished here.
I never played Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, no. You never played banjo?
No, I never did.
Oh, no. Well, we'll play it one day. Okay?
Fine.
All right. We still need to do the Yoshi's Island podcast.
Yeah, I'm still like a third of the way through that.
Yeah. Man, we need to do that. It's been an hour of just meandering now.
We're just stalling. We get paid for every
We are
minute
stalling for time. And I'm sure you're on to the next thing. You're probably listening to the Mark Maron podcast right now, interviewing Obama for the 5th time.
You know what? I've never listened to the Mark Maron podcast.
I think I have a friend who does. Mark, who else is big? Mark Maron and
Joe Rogan, I don't know.
Joe Rogan's a big one too, yeah. All that, they probably win all the awards. We're going to win a Casty award one day.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it. Me and you. Do it together. Like Thelma and Louise.
Let's go do a sensory deprivation thing like Joe Rogan, and then we'll podcast about it.
Okay, let's do that.
Cool.
Well, that's Super GamesCast 64, the podcast that's won so many Casty awards that we can't even really name them all. I'm Trey Mitchell. You can find me at CrayTreyVids on Twitter. And this is Austin Guttery. And where can we find you on Twitter?
Just email me at Guttery4Prez, that's the number 4, at hotmail.net.
Mm-hmm. And at Sportstorm.
Yeah.
All the questions go to Sportstorm. Make sure you send them all to Sportstorm.
It's SPORTS STURM.
Sportstorm.
Sportstorm.
Ew, Sportstorm.
Yeah, the spurts.
The spurts. Yeah, you can find our podcast on iTunes under Super GamesCast 64.
Yeah, but if they're listening to it, haven't they already found it?
No. Don't worry about that.
Fuck off, Trey.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, and just share it around. And that's all for this week's podcast. And I love you. And Austin's now killing himself. We're taking applications for a podcast host. So email me.